Hey guys, it's Noelle. Thanks for tuning in again. So in today's video, we are gonna go over my top tips for starting the keto diet. So here we go. Congratulations on wanting to start the keto lifestyle. It is absolutely fantastic. So one of my best pieces of advice that I could possibly give you is to keep things simple. Like, there is so much information out in the world. You can Google stuff. You'll find stuff here on YouTube. There's stuff on Facebook, Instagram. Basically, it's overwhelming. And that's why a lot of people don't end up starting the keto lifestyle, or they quit because they think it's too hard. So my first piece of advice for you guys, my most important tip, is to keep it simple. Like, stupid simple. So I am going to put a link to a list down in the description for you so you can click on that. And I recommend sticking to this food list for at least 2 weeks. 4 weeks is better, but 2 weeks you start creating some habits that will last. At 4 weeks, you guys should have things, a really good handle on things food-wise, so you can start adding in more recipes, more expansive things. But to start getting going, so that is tip number 1. So tip number 2 is water. Water is so important. So if you are changing the way you eat, and on keto, the way you eat is you need those healthy fats, you need your fatty proteins, good healthy fat proteins. And if you don't have enough water to flush those out, we don't want anyone getting like fatty liver or anything like that. Like, it's important to flush those fats through your body. So you want to aim for half your body weight in water a day. Yes, that seems like a lot of water, and yes, it's totally necessary. So I got this water bottle, and I have found this really helpful. This is a 1/2 gallon water bottle. And through the day, it's motivational. So I love that I can keep looking at this, and it really inspires me to drink some more water. So these are available on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description for you guys. They come in lots of different colors. So obviously, if you're a guy, you probably don't want pink and aqua. That is a really good way to keep track of your water. Even if you're going to work, if you're staying home, just always keep this bottle around to remind you to keep drinking throughout the day. My next piece of advice for you is electrolytes. So a lot of these things seem like really simple tips, but water and electrolytes are the things that people will forget. They think they're not important. But on the keto lifestyle, water and electrolytes are the top 2 things you should be intaking daily, like, other than your healthy fats, of course. But you have to have water, and electrolytes are absolutely non-negotiable. So when your body gets into ketosis and you are burning through things, because that is the goal on keto, is to be in ketosis, you're drinking all that water to keep up, and you are flushing out all your minerals and vitamins. So those need to be replaced. So electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin C, B6, B12, those are all good supplements to be taking. So something that I use daily I use Mitoplex. So I can go into more detail in that at the end for you, but that one upgraded electrolyte that I use daily has absolutely everything your body needs. So there's no need for me to take other supplements. If you're not using these, then magnesium and potassium are absolutely necessary. You can also do pink Himalayan salt. If you can shoot that in some water, add it to your foods that you're cooking. That is really good. Things like Powerade Zero also are good for electrolytes. However, if you're having drinks like that, like Gatorade Zero, Powerade Zero, other electrolyte drinks, oftentimes they have sweeteners in them that aren't really that great for you. Although having a Powerade Zero isn't gonna like hurt anybody, and it's definitely good to get your electrolytes in, it's not something that you wanna use all the time. So again, like if you wanna do Powerade Zero, if you're sweating a lot, outside exercising, it's hot, whatever, definitely good to replenish your liquids. The next thing is, and I know when we're little, some things are ingrained in our bodies, you know, so hopping on the scale to keep track of your weight is definitely one of those. The best thing you can do on keto is to not get on the scale. So it is a way to measure large weight losses. But when you are starting keto and getting going on this lifestyle, that scale can play games with your mind, and it actually can keep you from moving forward because you'll think this diet isn't working. When in fact, the real changes that are happening inside your body aren't really going to show on the scale. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is, when you start keto at the very beginning, you'll hear a lot of people have some pretty rapid weight loss. So that is water weight that they are losing initially. And what happens is when you continue depleting your cells of the carbs, sugars, they initially are going to lose that water weight. But as you keep going, because we need to stay consistent and keep going, what they're going to do is retain water, actually. So we're going to retain that fat in your cells, they're going to retain that water, and they're not going to want to let that go. And then you might gain a few pounds back because your cells are, they got depleted at first, but then they're going to fill up and fill up and fill up and fill up. And when they are getting bigger and filling back up again, the scale is going to go up and it's going to move. But that's okay. You're not actually gaining fat. You're not gaining, the stuff you're trying to lose. What's going to happen is you're going to have that whoosh effect. So because you're going to stay consistent and you're going to keep going, you're going to keep drinking your water, you're going to keep taking your electrolytes, you're going to keep having your healthy fats and moderate protein and very little carbs, no sugar, is eventually your body's going to go, hey, I'm not getting what I thought I was going to get, so I need to start burning fat for fuel. So you might wake up one morning and you've lost a bunch of weight. Could be 1 or 2 pounds, could be 5 pounds. I had woke up one morning and lost 4 pounds all of a sudden. Like, it's going to be different for everybody what you lose. And when that whoosh effect happens is when your real fat loss will start happening. So when your body is in ketosis, things that might happen, especially if you're exercising, you're building muscle, that weighs more. If you are hormonal changes, if you go over your carbs one day, all these things will happen because we're human and things happen. Hormone fluctuations, exercise, your muscles will retain water. These things, if your digestive system, sometimes on keto, people will have, because cheese, we all like cheese, but you can actually have too much cheese, or you can not be drinking enough water. This is another reason why water is so important, because you can get constipated. So nobody likes that. And unfortunately, if you are not regular, that can also help you retain water weight. That's not going to show in the scale. So stay off that scale. Ways to notice if this diet lifestyle is working for you is go by the way you feel. Go by the way your clothes fit. That's the best indicator if this is working for you. Like, if you put on that pair of pants that you've been busting out of, like, how do they feel? Do they feel like you actually have a little wiggle room? Do they feel like, you know, you're not coming out over the top anymore? How do your clothes feel? If you look in the mirror, is your face less like poofy? Do you have less inflammation? Those are the best ways to see your progress. So part of not getting on the scale is take those pictures, take your measurements, measure around your waist, measure around your bust, measure around your arms up here, measure around your thighs, wherever you're wanting to see that loss and that change, measure, take pictures. I know that's not fun. You don't have to post them publicly. They're just for you, so you can see your progress. My last tip is to start moving your body. I know that when I started keto, I was so inflamed. I have arthritis in my lower back, and so moving was kind of off the table a little bit. My body was still recovering from having my kids. And so, although I always thought of myself as being kind of in shape, I definitely got out of shape. It kind of hurt. It was hurting to move my body and to do things around the house. So it's really important. And of course, always check with your doctor before getting involved in like an exercise program, especially if you haven't been. But go for a walk. Maybe you have a dog, take your doggy for a walk. Put your kids in the stroller, get going. Go for a hike if you're more like advanced, more in shape. I do home workouts now. Maybe start lifting some weights. And of course, I can't say this enough, like always check with your doctor if that's not your normal. But moving your body is never a bad thing. Your body has to exercise. It has to move. Maybe it's walking up and down the stairs in your home. Like anything you can do to move your body and start building a little bit of muscle. Muscle burns fat. So that is always a good thing for every single body. Keto is about high fat, moderate protein, low carbs, no sugar. So if you keep things simple, create good, healthy habits, 2 weeks to 4 weeks on the simple food list, you can do it. Another really important thing is that mindset that you can. You can and you will. Anybody can make changes in their life. Anybody can be successful. But the difference in between someone who's successful and someone who's in it or is not is your mindset. Like if you are going through this and being a negative Nancy and like, I can't, or I don't like this, or I don't like that, or I don't want to do that. I don't want to drink all that water. I don't want to take electrolytes. You will not be successful. And that will carry over in your lifestyle to other things. But thinking to yourself that you can and you will accomplish this, you will make changes in your life, you will be healthy for you, that will make you successful. You can drink, let me get the big bottle. You can drink all this water every day. You absolutely can. And you start first thing in the morning and end at night. If it takes you all day, totally fine. You did it. If you start a new program for you to be healthy, you totally can do that. So having that mindset of positivity, looking for that light, cut out the negativity, have someone you can go to for support. I would love to be that person. I love helping people get healthy. Comment below, message me so we can keep in touch and I can help walk you through things. But most important, keeping your food simple for 2 to 4 weeks, your water, your electrolytes, stay off the scale, and move your body. All right, guys, hopefully you found that video helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.